Um, then the first speaker is a board member here in Utrecht Toastmasters, and he's very well known. Especially for that, he thinks that it's really important to think. He does not mean that he is against fun, but a balanced life is when you need both of those. In his next speech, he wants to show us that it's really important to be aware what we are saying and who we are saying it to others, but also to ourselves. And he has a special message. It also does not hurt to contemplate a bit now and then. Please give it up for Cecil with Do I Care? Do I Really Care?
This question can only be asked by me. It's a very stupid question. Because you care or you don't care. Well, as I often say, life is not that simple. Especially not with this question. Yes, I want to care. But if I look deep in my own heart, I see much more dark places as I care to admit. And I often drop the ball. And if I really would care, I would not drop the ball. So there's only one conclusion possible. I don't care. Not yet. I still have a long, long way to go. Some great examples for me are Major Bossart, the Lubavitcher Rebbe, and Mother Teresa. I'm not even close to what they did. My heart often grows cold. I can be a big difference, but I don't. Because I'm tired, I'm stressed, I'm afraid what will happen if I do it. Or I just find my own happiness too important. I constantly have to remind myself that I want to care. Because if I don't, I slip away. A few examples of what I've seen in my life. And sadly enough, I have to acknowledge that those things are much closer to home than I like. I hear people say, it's sad that we have homeless people in the Netherlands. It's terrible what happens with children in the third world. And it's horrible what happens to animals in the bio industry. Somebody should do something about it. Yes, somebody. When I try to explain to those people why their food and clothes are so cheap, their response is, no, 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 don't tell me, I don't want to know. Because if I don't know, I cannot buy it anymore, so shut up. So, do they care? Or do they want to seem to care? That's quite a big difference. Or there are those people who have pity for the lonely. The people who don't have family or friends anymore. Those people that are socially awkward and at a meeting they're always alone. We have to involve them. We have to make sure they become part of our own happy family. And then there is this new meeting. And there is someone alone. 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 But surely, that's just because those people who want to involve them and make them part of the happy family are not here yet. They're still walking. Yes? No. You see this big group there? Around those popular people? They are there. Because there's the fun. There can you laugh. There you can be happy. if I go to one of those lonely people, yeah, I get an awkward conversation. And maybe this popular person won't like me anymore. So just let me keep in this big group. So, do they care? Or do they want to seem to care? After the wall crumbled down, I went to Romania several times a year. And some people find it horrible, the corruption that was at the border. Well, first of all, yes, there was corruption, but not that much. And especially if you take into account the situation, it was understandable. And when I was at the border, sometimes they asked me to pay 10 Deutschmark, so I would be processed a little bit faster. And I never paid that. And then people who find it horrible that there was corruption, hear this. And they were flabbergasted. Cecil, why don't you pay? It's only 10 Deutschmark. And it saves you at least half an hour. It's a steal. Why don't you do it? Let me back up that a little bit. It's horrible that there's corruption. But at the moment I profit from it, I have to maintain it. That does not compute. Really does not compute with me. No, I don't care. I want to care, but I have a long, long way to go. And that's one of the reasons I give speeches like this. Not the only one, one. Because if I give a speech like this, then at the moment I drop the ball, someone will come running to me. Hey, Cecil, you remember what you said then? And now you do that. That does not connect. You are a hypocrite. And then they think they hurt me. And at a certain level, they do. But at the same time, they do me a great, great service. Because they remind me what I want to do. What I ought to do. They help me back on the track I have to go. And I'm thankful for that. And if you are one of the persons who thinks I should care a little bit more, think about how can you implement tools and reminders that will help you to care a little bit more about the world. And implement those. For yourself, but especially for the world. Thank you.